welcome back to BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, I am your host as always, Rashid White. All right, you guys actually see the title, you see the thumbnail there, that Dennis Smith Jr. could be the Dinwiddie replacement that Sean Marks is actually pretty much looking for. He makes about $2-something million a year. Spencer Dinwiddie, he's going to be an expiring contract, I believe, and he's going to want, I guess, a big, I don't know how much money he's actually looking for. That's something that will be determined when it's time for him to actually look for a new contract there. It could be $70-80 million, or who knows. But in the case that the asking price for Dinwiddie is actually really high, Dennis Smith Jr. is actually the decent replacement for the backup point guard role there. So we're gonna look into some of the actual games highlights that Dennis Smith Jr. actually, he played in, and we're gonna look at, basically just it's gonna be like somewhat of a little micro movie over here. So we're gonna see what Dennis Smith Jr. actually brings to the table here. So let's get into this article over here let's look at the stats that what's his name? Hold on. All right. What's his name that he put up? All right, here we go. Right, I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's look at, he averaged, let's say, for his whole career, about 8.8 points a game, just under 5 assists a game. The 3-point shooting is horrible. 21.6% from three. So that's what probably held him back, as probably, being like a good high quality starter, among his size. But yeah, 21.6% from the three. You figure all this time in the NBA that he would actually really work on this. But, whatever. I don't know what's in his mind or anything like that. So he averaged 15.2 points a game when he started with the Dallas Mavericks. And you see with the Charlotte Hornets, though, he actually averaged 8.8 points a game. So, and you see now he actually plays bigger than his size at 6'2". So we're going to look at one of Dennis Smith Jr.'s games over here. And this is when he was with the Charlotte Hornets this past season. This is 14 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. So let's get into this this analysis here. And this actually comes from ZH Highlights there, man. I love this channel. Ooh. I mean, just looking at him, he definitely puts a lot of pressure on the defense. A lot of pressure on the defense. He gets to the rim, he can actually explode. It's a really good pass there. You like to see him attack that little closeout much faster instead of letting him get his, instead of letting the defender actually get his feet planted. I'm just nitpicking there. All right, it seems like he actually really knows how to run the point guard position really well. Now, whether he does this on a consistent basis, I don't know. We have to actually see. He's with the Brooklyn Nets now. I believe he's going to get an early look in the preseason games. That's my prediction right there. He'll get a really early look in the 4 or 5 preseason games that they actually have. All right. Goes to his left hand pretty well. That was good. Can explode to his left hand. That's really hard to do. All right, and he actually plays defense. Hey, Cam Thomas, you can actually really take a cue out of this over here, man. You can look at this. Hustle, play defense, man. Play some defense. Doesn't really seem like a selfish basketball player at all. Ooh, I see the backdoor cut right there. See, I love the fundamentals, the basketball fundamentals, man. Just moving without the basketball, man. This is something that Cam Thomas has to learn to do instead of just sitting there and waiting for the ball and just over dribbling 4 or 5 times. This is something that you know, Cam Thomas actually really. I love that backdoor cut right there. That was beautiful. And this defender over here, I don't know who this is, man. It's not really clear, but he didn't see the basketball and his man at the same time. Big mistakes. You know, coaches will yank you for that in some cases. Don't want to give up no easy buckets. All right, so let's go into some of his highlights that he actually had with the, this is from the 2022-2023 season here. Ooh. Now Dinwiddie's actually capable of this, but he doesn't do it as much. You saw him this year. He had that big dunk in the lane, but I'm guessing he had 2 knee injuries. I think they were both 2 ACL injuries. He's a little hesitant in terms of actually making this kind of drive, but Dinwiddie does have the athleticism to actually really do this, but you don't see this though. But yeah, I mean, he can actually do this. I mean, I was like 3 or 4 defenders that he actually sucked in, and he's willing to make the high level corner pass over here. I think him and Dinwiddie can actually thrive together. So Jacques Vaughn is actually really going to have his hands full. Yeah, I think that was in that previous clip we were just looking at. This game versus the Mavs. See? You see the back door cut? You see that movement without the basketball? You see the basketball fundamentals? Yeah, it seems like Dennis Smith Jr. actually grown. I'll probably go look at some of his earlier stuff with the Knicks and the Mavs and see what he actually did wrong, because he averaged 15.2 points a game. But again, you actually want to look at the efficiency. Does he have to take 25 shots, 26 shots, 27 shots just to average 15 something points per game? You know, so this is what a lot of people don't really understand. You know, you want to average 15 and like 8, well, as I say, that's 12 shots, 12 or 13 field goal attempts, not 25. Good defense. And I think that was against Dame right there. So he runs the floors pretty well. So it seems like if they're playing the second unit guys, I mean, he's going to really thrive. So I'm not sure if he actually makes a Dinwiddie replacement. Dinwiddie from the 3-point line, from catch and shoot threes, shoots 40-something%, like 38, 39, 40% when he was with the Dallas Mavericks when playing with Luka. I don't know. This is really, really hard because, like, what is Dinwiddie actually worth? I mean, here you have Dennis Smith Jr., and it could be like a Kyle Lowry situation over here, where he's just finally starting to figure things out, and he can be, you know, that kind of guy. But this is tough right here. This is tough. I mean, what you guys think in the comment section? What Dinwiddie's worth on the open market? Nice D. See, most players in that previous possession will try to actually go for the dunk right there, or for the layup or pull-up shot. He just makes a really, really good high percentage pass right there. Damn. Nice back door. All right, so we're definitely going to see this season why the Charlotte Hornets didn't want to actually keep him, especially with LaMelo Ball being out, and then now it seems like it could be a lot of injuries for LaMelo down the line. We definitely don't know, especially in today's NBA, man. The way you actually have to go out there and chase guys off that three-point line and fight through screens. I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on your lower extremities right there, man. Really does. So we got to actually see why. But so far, I really like Dennis Smith Jr.'s basketball IQ right here. Really smart player. Makes good passes. Now, I haven't seen a full game of him yet. It's been a while. There's like over 400 players damn near in the NBA. So it's really hard to keep, even if you get paid for to do this for a living, it's really hard to actually keep tabs on 400 something players. All right, so I'll wrap this video up. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.